Hello everybody, this is Cool Titanium 68 and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today, we're doing a different video. So of course, I've probably done more videos probably about computers in the beginning than I've done so far. So, what I'm going to do today, since I want to start something, is we're going to start a multi-video series. And this is going to be about the different things you will need for your computer. And this is going to be some like the most basic stuff to some of the most kind of complicated things. So, let's first start off with a case. I mean, what the hell? You need a case to put your components in. I mean, what are you going to do? Just put your thing like on the wall and then just run it? I don't know if that's possible, but probably not. Next thing on the list, motherboard. Nothing can run without a motherboard. I mean, the power supply, you plug it into the motherboard so that it runs. And the processor is on the motherboard. The graphics cards is on the motherboard. RAM is on the motherboard. Almost everything is connected to the motherboard. Number 3, the processor itself. Okay, you don't get a processor, it won't even turn on. I mean, you have to have it in the specific way, otherwise, again, it won't turn on. Number 4, RAM. I mean, that's random access memory. That's things like saved passwords on your computer or saved things on the website. That's what RAM is. They need that. Number 5. Oh shoot. Oh, you need a cooler. I mean, processors tend to get really hot. I mean, really hot. The one thing that can keep them cool is buy a CPU cooler. And I would recommend getting a air cooler, not a liquid cooler. Some people say, "Oh, liquid cooler works so much better than an air cooler." They work marginally better. I mean, yes, liquid coolers are somewhat better a um, than an air cooler, but you gotta do a lot more maintenance on that thing. I mean, on an air cooler, not a lot of stuff could go wrong for it not to work. And there's also a lot more variety of of air coolers than liquid in a wide variety of cases. Number 6, graphics cards. I mean, Intel has started integrating their own graphics into their processors. They suck. I mean it. I mean, my dad has about $1,000 computer downstairs, which has integrated graphics. You try and play, you try and stream your Xbox on there. It's very choppy. It's not good at all. Even if you're trying to do like some high-end games, you gotta have a high-end computer to do that. Otherwise, the same thing, because there was also an example of that when I was at when I was at computer science. I was on my computer science class. He showed us a video. He showed us a 4K video on like a low-end computer, and it barely ran. It almost looked like a security footage that was like very choppy. I mean, it was very slow. But then once you put it into, because he had another one and he had like and he had a GeForce graphics card. He put it in. He used that computer, and it ran so much smoother. All right, so number 7. I mean, if you want to make your own liquid water cooled system. You can. It's just gonna be a lot of money, and you have to customize it yourself. Oh, I mean, you have to find the exact piece, otherwise it wouldn't work. You gotta make sure your tank reservoir is full. I mean, it's just confusing. Which also brings us to number 8. If you don't want to use that, this is where you go and buy a totally new, well, actually, you just go buy fans, which is probably the most logical solution to do, because the more fans you have, the more stuff you could do. Number 9, and this is also kind of pointless, you need organization. And I've actually read this a lot. If you don't have organization with your cords, it's most likely going to tend to get a lot more dust. And that could affect your computer a lot. So, and also it could affect your airflow. So, organize your cords inside the computer. I mean, you don't do that, oof, you're gonna have a lot of stuff to do. Okay, so we're gonna stop here, mainly because this is what I had planned for the first part. It was mainly just the computer itself. I mean, that's mainly it. So yeah, hope to see you guys later. Um, watch my other videos, please. I want to grow. All right, tell your friends about this channel, and I hope to see you guys either in a different video or in the next episode. See ya. Peace.